Hello everybody, welcome to day 52, I believe it is, of my Casting Everyday Challenge. Now, as you see, I'm going to be back on Overwatch here today. Just wanted to make sure that I muted before I forgot this time around. And going back to Overwatch again, and yeah, I want to try to get some better casting this. So I'm going to do a lot of this Tespa Collegiate series. It's again, as you see, the UC Berkeley versus Rutgers. This is game 2 now. It's going to be the hybrid map of Kings Row, and it's going to be really cool to see if UC Berkeley is just that much better than Rutgers, or if Rutgers is going to be able to take a map. Maybe they're better on hybrid maps than UC Berkeley, so this is going to be pretty good to watch. Just for a heads up coming in, it's going to be spring break for me too, as well as PAX East coming up, so I'm thinking about either taking a break or just recording a lot of Hearthstone games that I'm playing to just talk over and at least have something up for you guys. If you want to let me know what you think I should do, put down a comment below. If not, I'll get right back into it. So I'm going to go ahead and start. As you see, we're still preparing the defense. About 8 seconds left before this game starts. And this is one of the games where Rutgers does need a win. You don't want to go 2-0 down in the series right away, especially if some of your weaker maps are down the line. And I don't know whose map really favors either, but it's going to be a fairly standard start coming in from both sides. Actually, there's going to be a Widowmaker on the side of Rutgers. See if there's any big pickoffs that he's going to be able to get. Chicken Waffle's trying his hardest, but is not able to even find really much else. Actually trying to scope in on to that soldier. If he's able to find some sort of pick, it would be amazing. Lefty's actually going really low already, and we do see that there is a Roadhog on the side of Berkeley, but this Widowmaker not really finding anything just yet. A good damage coming in. Fitz is going to drop on the side of Rutgers, so they're going to have to deal without him for a while now. A little bit of a fail there on the jump, and now he's in the rough spot, but he's actually able to get away. Great jump by Chicken Waffles, but no, he's actually going to go down. He is going to go drop by a line there as he's going to get that kill on the Zarya, so just not that great of a showing so far by Chicken Waffles on this Widowmaker that you usually don't see too often. Now we're going to see GTF trying to find some damage with this flank. They have a Widowmaker and a Genji here. Can that Genji find some damage? He's not able to find the picks just yet, but he's in the backside. He actually has control of the backside of the point right here, so this could help Rutgers get some kind of position. He's going to go up a little bit farther, and there comes the Winston coming in, the ultimate coming in from Genji. He's going to be powered up by the Ana. Can he find some kills right now? He's going to get 1 kill. His Stig's going to drop. Can he get some more? That's going to be 2 kills. As the people from UC Berkeley are just dropping, and Rutgers are going to take this point extremely quickly, only in about a minute and a half, I believe, so they're going to get the payload going very quickly on this map. And this is something Rutgers needed. They definitely needed to get the early point. They needed to get that payload going as soon as possible. So they now have to have UC Berkeley. Now, how good is their defenses? Are they going to be able to stop them from rushing this point forward? Chicken Waffles is still sticking on that Widowmaker. Actually did just switch off and went on to the McCree this time. So we're going to see a different champion now. Or I guess they're heroes, not champions. Too used to League of Legends there. So now, with the McCree, the more consistent damage is actually going to be able to stay on the payload as well. As a Widowmaker, you do have to try to find better positioning because you are just wide open, and if you're go down the sights, you're not going to be able to know when to dodge and stuff like that. So GTF right here trying to find a pickoff with that Roadhog, trying to take away that, oh, he's actually going to find someone. Zarya is going to be the pickoff there. That's going to be one very quick kill, but great ultimate coming in. Not able to find any kills just yet, but that's actually 3 down on the side of Rutgers. Actually, a 4th is going to drop as well, so even though GTF did land that hook, the rest of his team is falling here, and that's just going to be a good turnaround by Berkeley there. Great defense coming in by Berkeley there. I thought after that catch onto, I believe it was Stig, that was going to be a very quick kill, and then a 5v6 fight afterwards that would have favored Berkeley, but somehow Stig was able to survive that hook, and then because of his teammates helping him, he was able to deal so much damage, got the ultimate off as well, and he was just able to turn the fight into UC Berkeley's favor. Now Rutgers, again, just regrouping here, trying to do something, but there's a gravity well putting all in the same place. It's not going too well for Rutgers. They're already having 2 drop, and that's going to be GTF falling as well, so that's 3 down. Can he find a good high noon? It doesn't look like it, so they're going to be forced backwards. Zarya, though, just going to do so much damage. It's going to be actually a kill going on to Chicken Waffles there, and Berkeley, a line there, just showing this gravity well so powerful, or gravity surge, I forget what the actual ultimate's called, but it showed in the last game too. He's just finding the right spots to put these ultimates down. He's catching 3, 4, or 5 people each time, and now he's just trying to get that ultimate back up already at 36%. It's going to help him, but we do see Rutgers coming in with 4 ultimates and 2 more almost there, but UC Berkeley having 4 of their own. So this is going to be up to Rutgers if they're going to wait for all 6 ultimates, or are they going to go in with the 4 that they have? But there goes another gravity well. Can that do enough damage? A couple people were locked in there, but they didn't find the damage that they needed. The ultimate coming in from Chicago there, and it's just going to be a 1-for-1 trade so far, but the Anna is down for Rutgers. That's a lot of healing now that's down. And it was the Reinhardt that was down for UC Berkeley. It's showing that they don't need that front line as they're getting a lot of kills. Actually, no, they are dropping. I was actually incorrect by that. Rutgers is the one getting the kills in their favor, and they're going to be able to now push this payload. They were able to get some kills, but now with almost everybody up on UC Berkeley, they actually might be able to defend it. Rutgers is trying to push to get this cap to get some more time for them. They're closing in on it. But UC Berkeley will probably go for one final stand before that payload is finally going to be pushed onto there. GTF trying to get some damage, and he's powered up by the Ana, but he can't find anybody just yet. He finds a hook finally, and that's going to be a kill going on to the Winston there. Great job by GTF on this Roadhog, finding the damage that he needs to, and he's just going to go in the front line. He's going to tank everything up. A nice hook again on his Stig there, going to be able to pick up the kill. GTF is on fire right now. Can he find another hook? It doesn't look like he could find it onto the Lucio, so he's just going back with his team, and they already got that point, and they're just going to keep pushing. With so many people dead on the side of UC Berkeley, they're going to get in a good positioning here as they're going for this final push. They have 3 minutes to do it, and if depending on how Tespa is doing this, every second matters, because it could be that the quickest you do it, then the other team has to match. I don't know how the rules are set, but we'll find out as the game goes on. And they're just trying to find the picks right now. GTF on this Roadhog. Can he find another hook? If he does, it could be the end of the game. We're seeing this Deadeye available now for Chicken Waffles. Can he find some damage with it? They are going to have to deal with the Reinhardt before that, because Reinhardt is great at dealing with that high noon. So I don't know if he's going to be able to throw it out just yet, but the ultimates, almost everything is available for Rutgers right now, while UC Berkeley is missing 2 as well. So, and it looks like Rutgers is going to get theirs first, but GTF is going to push it. But, oh, the Reinhardt swing, not going to land on anybody. And the gravity surge is going to do so much work putting them in place. 2 is already down for Rutgers, but can they get anything else? A good hook onto there by the Roadhog on the side of UC Berkeley to pick up that kill, and that's going to be everybody dead on Rutgers. Just a little bit, not enough there. Lefty there wasn't able to find anything with that ultimate because GTF was knocking him out of play, so just a little bit of miscommunication there by Rutgers. That could cost him too, because that was 2 huge ultimates used, but they were in sync. Lefty there used his ultimate after GTF is pushing them back, but now the rest of Rutgers are here on the point again, trying to get this. They want to get the point on to the final payload spot because they want to win the map, and they want to force UC Berkeley to do the same. And now Reinhardt there finding Roadhog, but not able to find the kill yet. But look how low he is. Nice healing coming out, but he is actually going to drop. That's going to be GTF. Roadhog on Roadhog kill, and Ana actually kills the other tank on Slurpee. So this might be Rutgers' map as they're going to push forward. This is going to be very tough. Nice gravity surge on both sides to just stall, but no one's going to be able to go on the point just yet. Lucio is going to be available, and here comes Reinhardt as well. So UC Berkeley was able to get back onto the payload, so not being capped just yet. It just inches away. Can they hold it? They're trying their hardest right now. Look at everybody just doing what they can. Slurpee just trying to do anything to push people off the map. Great ultimate's going to come to land on too, so he's actually going to be able to help his team keep the payload off of that final point. So great job by UC Berkeley. They're actually able to defend it when death was on their doorstep. They are going to be able to stay alive, and with 50 seconds left, it's going to be up to Rutgers to do that little bit. Just a couple more inches is all they need to win this map. And now UC Berkeley, they're just dancing around the payload, trying to push it away as much as they can to make it harder for Rutgers to come in. 30 seconds left. And I just wonder at this point, is it too late? Is Rutgers, when they bring it over on the other side of UC Berkeley, when they're going to be the one pushing, is Rutgers going to be able to defend for this long? Because there's still only 20 seconds left. Chicken Waffles there, not finding anything with that Deadeye. He just drops immediately, and this is not a good start for Rutgers as they're already going to lose 2. They're actually going to see Slurpee drop, though, but look at Stig here, just doing so much work on this soldier. He's going to kill 2 himself, and that's going to be it. Rutgers not able to cap out the final point, and UC Berkeley is going to defend it. So if they're able to win, they win. That's basically it now. Now, if they could get those 3 points that they need, it is going to be over. I believe they play it in a competitive standpoint where, well, it wouldn't have mattered. I think it goes by time then afterwards. I don't think it's like competitive where there's an overtime where you switch sides. I think it is if you cap, then the other team has to cap faster. So now Rutgers here, they're going to have to double down here and play extremely tough here, because they're going to have to make sure that UC Berkeley can't cap 3 times, because if they're able to get that 3 points, it's going to be over. Actually, they don't even need to. They just have to get farther than Rutgers did. Basically is winning the round, just because you saw how close they were. They were inches away from winning, but UC Berkeley there was just able to stall long enough to get their 6 members there, and then Rutgers just wasn't able to cap. So UC Berkeley going with a little bit of an interesting strategy. We do see the Chowster there on the Mercy, but not sure if that's going to stay. I'm going to be watching that to see if they're going to go with granted, with Stig on the Hanzo, I don't think that is going to stay either, so it's probably going to be the Chowster and Stig switching off to probably Lucio, maybe Genji, I'm going to think, because they're going with a 3-2-1 with only 1 DPS. I don't think Hanzo is the DPS that you would want. It's going to be like a Soldier. It's going to be a Genji, one of the 2 of those. Wow, oh, GTF. God, that is hilarious. And actually interesting here is he's seeing GTF now on the DPS when he was on the tanks earlier. He was doing ground that Roadhog, but it's going to be Fitz this time, going to be on that Roadhog. And we saw Latendude on Ana a lot of times so far. And actually, we do see the Hanzo and the Chowster going with Mercy as well. So this is going to be a very interesting strat by UC Berkeley. They're just going to go straight forward. No, Stick did switch over to the Pharah. So no surprise there that the Hanzo didn't stick. It's not too good for this competitive scene, but we are going to see Chowster staying on this Mercy. So they're going with the Mercy Pharah combo, because you see the Chowster are staying on to Pharah, just probably waiting for someone to call out the name that they need help. But look at the damage coming in. That's going to be Pharah picking up a kill already. That's 2 down for Rutgers. This is going to be even faster point cap, I believe. Look how much damage is going down. This Pharah is doing so much work. Stig going to help himself find another kill as well, and that's going to be almost an ace, almost a team kill going in favor of Berkeley, as they're going to get this cap already. This is even faster than what Rutgers was able to do. This is going to be in less than a minute, I believe, and they're just pushing them past this Pharah Mercy combo. The Pharmacy doing so much work. And yeah, they capped it extremely quickly, and Pharah, or Stig on this Pharah, is not relenting at all. He's just going forward, and now they're just going to back up on the payload, and now they're just going to be able to push this up. I love the Pharmacy combo coming in, and it's just doing so much work. Chowster was on fire for a while. Did kind of lose it, but he'll get it back soon enough. The ultimate is going to be available for both Pharah and Mercy very soon as well, so this is going to really help out, where when you're trying to push, just getting that revive is huge. And we see Rutgers having no way besides Chicken Waffles on that McCree to try to poke her out of the skies. But she's been playing so far back that it's been absolutely fine. They don't have to worry about that. It's the Pharah that Chicken Waffles has to knock down, but the damage is coming through. She's doing so much work. She's going to drop in front of the Reinhardt there, whose shield did break, so this might be an opportunity for Rutgers to go in. Slurp is actually going to drop, so there's going to be no Reinhardt shield, but also Fitz is going to drop as well. There's the Gravity Surge doing so much work there. Rutgers losing 2 members very quickly, and Pharah here trying to find what he can, gets another kill on Akito there. And this is just looking like UC Berkeley's game. They're just killing Rutgers everywhere. And this Pharah and this Mercy just doing so much work. Neither of them died. I don't know if... No, the revive wasn't even used in that last fight. So she'll have that ultimate available as they keep going. Both supports actually on the side of UC Berkeley having their ultimates available. So there's 2 huge ultimates. But Rutgers having 3 ultimates, they had a little bit of a rough early game here. But as long as they're able to hold this last point, that's all they need to do. Aligned here again on this Zarya, doing so much work for his team, but can he do enough? Trying to get that that ultimate available. It's around 60% right now, so if they're able to get that Gravity Surge, it's going to allow the Pharah... actually, no, Stig has gone on to the Soldier now instead. He believed that Pharah is not too good at this final point here, so he's going on to the Soldier, and maybe just wanted to go off of that combo, realize that it's not going to work forever, and... everyone from UC Berkeley now going to be pushed off because of the ultimate coming out from Fitz, so it's going to buy them a little bit of time here, but I didn't find any kills, so that's going to be an ultimate blown just for time. Chicken Waffles here in the backside just trying to do what he can, but he's not able to find the damage just yet. He's being chunked down a little bit as well, but we're actually seeing Stike there take quite a bit of damage as a line, finding a lot of members of that gravity surge, but the ultimate coming in from Mikoto, but Fitz is going to drop, and so is Lefty. Two huge tanks now at the side of Rutgers. Are they going to be able to survive this? The ultimate is coming in, and we do see everybody push forward, and that's just going to be game. UC Berkeley is going to win with a Mercy who never had to use her ultimate, and UC Berkeley just showing how dominating they are at Overwatch. So that is now going to be a 2-0 lead for UC Berkeley, and just played amazing there. I believe that's going to be it. Yeah, we see that they're going to go on to, I believe that was Dorado next. So that will be for our next video sometime soon. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's pretty short, only 15 minutes today, but I'm going to get ready for spring break. Got to get ready for PAX East coming up soon. And like I said, I might do some videos for that. I might just actually take a break myself. But if I do have videos, it's just going to be me playing some Overwatch and me talking over what I'm doing. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.